This is a recap and review of Blue Lock episode 7. This was a pretty good episode. It was mostly a backstory of Reo and Nagi and basically how they met. Reo basically comes from a very wealthy family, and throughout his life, his family basically tells him that he can be whatever he wants, but he basically finds everything boring until one day he's watching soccer on TV and he sees the World Cup. And after he sees that, he basically tells himself that, that's what he wants to do. So he tells his parents, and his parents basically tell him that no, that's not realistic, which is pretty true, They tell him at his age, that's not realistic, and there's basically no way that he can achieve his goal. And they basically tell him to become a businessman instead. So he goes to his school. It's a prep school for the wealthy that has a really bad soccer team. And as he's walking down the stairs, he drops his phone. And that's where he meets Nagi. He bumps into Nagi and manages to knock Nagi's phone down the stairs. And that's where he sees Nagi's super fast reaction time and insane control. Nagi basically jumps down the stairs and manages to control the phone with his phone. And that's when he realizes that Nagi doesn't even play soccer. All he wants to do in life is just to chill and not have to do anything, basically. But he just has insane talent, and his control and speed is just, insane that, catches him off guard. So, yeah, that was basically like the first half of the episode. And after that, we see Team Z talking about their strategy and how they're gonna counter Team V. And then after that, Isagi goes downstairs to do some training, and that's where he sees Baro training. So he tells Baro to train with them, and Baro talks crap with him, but eventually they do a one-on-one drill, and Baro just absolutely destroys Isagi. We just see how strong and powerful Baro is. Definitely one of the strongest in Blue Lock, and Isagi thinks he's Red Baro. He uses his weapon to kind of determine from where Baro can shoot. But then Baro's like, nope, I'm a lot stronger than you think. And yeah, after that quick one-on-one training, we get to the final minutes of the episode, which is the start of Team V versus Team Z. And this was a really sick part of the episode. Team Z goes on a counterattack, and they're really, really close to scoring. And then right after that, Team V, that just shows how strong these people are. They replicate exactly what Team Z does, and they send a through ball to Nagi, and Nagi controls it flawlessly. I think his weapon is his insane control. He controls a through ball perfectly and manages to score a beautiful goal. And right after he scores a goal, he tells him that was super easy. Why couldn't you guys do it? And that's kind of how the episode ends. Nagi is a badass. Yeah, but yeah, that was a really, really good episode. It was kind of slow at the beginning, of course, because they had to go through the backstory of Nagi and Ro. But yeah, the episode was great, and I can't wait for next episode. Next episode is gonna be hyped. Overall, I give this episode a 8.5 out of 10.